Yeah.
Hi, please
Assalamu alaikum.
take your seat.
Thank you, sir.
You may like to introduce yourself to all of us.
Good morning, everyone, Honorable Chairman and the panelist members. My name is Adil Riaz and I belong to Mandi Bhavadeen. As far as my educational career is concerned, I got my earlier education till intermediate from Mandi Bhavadeen. And then I joined 𝐀𝐝𝐢𝐥 University, where I pursued my law and I graduated with distinction in 2021. Throughout my educational career, I was involved in extracurricular and co-curricular activities, and also I was the part of number of societies. And this thing has somehow inculcated within me a few leadership qualities, interpersonal skills, and moreover an exposure to different fields. And this has also inculcated me a motivation to pursue my career as a civil servant. And then I joined Provincial Management Services Punjab last year, and now I am under training there. And now I want to become part of Central Superior Services.
So you are already part of the bureaucracy
Yes, sir.
and the provincial bureaucracy.
Yes, sir.
And where you are getting your training?
Sir, at MPDD, Lahore.
Where?
Sir, Management and Professional
Okay.
Developmental Department, Lahore.
Okay, Lahore. What type of training it is?
So it's basically post-induction probational training in which we are going through a number of modules, and it has been
Just
categorized.
tell me, what are the modules?
So basically, it started with the basic IT training, and then it went with the basic laws, and then the service laws, along with the economics, and then the public administration, and then budget making.
What is the length of this training?
Sir, it's almost 6 months.
It is 6 months. How many months you have done?
Sir, I've gone through 2 months and 4 months are remaining. It'll end on 2nd of February 2023.
Okay, you tell me, you are part of the Provincial Management Services. What is the structure of political administration in the province of Punjab?
So basically, a political administration structure starts with, there are basically two tiers. One is bureaucratic structure and other is the provincial political structure. It starts with the CM, and later on there are ministries, the cabinet. And later on, along with there is every political. But since yet we don't have the local government system in Punjab, so still the political heads on the part at the district level are missing. But at minister level, there are political structures available.
So if I ask you to give me the hierarchy of political structure of administration in the province of Punjab, how you will explain it?
Sir, I'll divide that into the two parts. One is at the district level and then the upper level. But since the hierarchies are divided on the basis of, if we look into within the revenue domain, then we can divide it into 4 parts. First one at the Tehsil level, then at the district level, then at the division level, and then at the provincial level.
So you tell me, decision making regarding policy making and planning is done at which level of the provincial administration?
Sir, it's basically at 2 levels, at the provincial level and at the district level. So if we talk about the
At
provincial
the provincial level, who is making this policy decisions?
So basically, there are 2 types of policy makings. One is done by the provincial and the planning and developmental boards in Punjab, and secondly, at the local level, the particular powers are invested within the district administration.
What are the salient features of 1973 Constitution?
The 1973 Constitution has a number of salient features, starting with the preamble where the sovereignty belongs to Allah Almighty, and particularly sovereignty has been conferred to the representative of the people under a sacred trust. It's a democratic notion, and we have federal form of government and the parliamentary form of government. We have 2 houses in the center. One is the National Assembly and second is the Senate. It also incorporates a number of fundamental rights starting from Article 8 to 28, and then principles of policy. And it has also constitutionalized number of appointments, starting with the judges, from the presidential appointments to it has laid down number of ways through which the whole structure of the government will continue.
Adil, what is the difference between constitution and constitutionalism?
So basically,
Constitution and constitutionalism.
Constitution is something that is a supreme law of land. That is something that is concrete thing. But constitutionalism is a doctrine through which the particular notions, the basic ground norm behind a constitution is somehow made. These are basically, we can say that's an abstract contract, and the result or the byproduct of that thing is a constitution or the concrete thing.
Just tell me briefly, what is your take on B&R, Belt and Road Summit, which is recently held in China?
So it's a very welcoming step, specifically because in terms of Pakistan and China scenario, we were seeing in the recent years that China was very concerned regarding the security issues of their personals or the particular people, the Chinese nationals who are working in Pakistan. So as recently our Honorable Prime Minister has came back yesterday, and there were around 20 agreements that was being cumulated between Islamabad and Beijing. So that's a very important step that we have somehow able to make them realize and satisfy the fact that we are working on the security of this particular thing, and we are very much somehow concerned to make this happen. And this is something that is important for the economic perspective of both the countries as well. So I think for both Pakistan and China, it's a very win-win situation for specifically in the current global power dynamics as well as the economic perspective as well. Thank you.